A manuscript's evolution into a published work involves many steps in order to make sure that the book renders perfectly across all print and digital formats.
The job of the managing editor in the publishing process is to ensure, one, that the book is published on time, and to make sure that the book is published as perfectly as it can possibly be. There's a constant back and forth, as is necessary, between the production editor and the author.
We've implemented this new workflow, structure tagging, as we call it, where we're marking up the content in the Word document in such a way that we can then identify it and recognize it across any other platform.
A tag is just a label we assign to pieces of content of an author's manuscript. Tagging allows us to style your content, to format your content.
We design the interior of the book, so we'll receive a manuscript and then we read through the manuscript to get a sense of the tone of the story, and that'll inform what design elements we include in the book.
The structure tagging will actually make the design process a lot more efficient because it helps us identify all of the similar elements throughout the book.
The list of tags will include the chapter number, the chapter title, the paragraphs, if there's an extract, there's a back matter title such as an About the Author page.
Once content is properly and consistently tagged, a designer can very swiftly update and change style and format.
We can add tags to style something in a very unique way that's representative of the text.
When we have the tagged manuscript, it can then be converted into the right file format for print and digital editions.
Our process consists of converting that file into what we call an EPUB file. Our teams code these, they review them, they QA them. An ebook isn't a stamped one-time thing. The user is now able to adjust font size, adjust line spacing. The text then reflows appropriately. So reflowable text then presents a challenge of how can we be sure that the author's words are being represented in a way that we desire and want without problems. And this just requires a lot of testing. We test on all sorts of devices, all sorts of platforms. Our team loading books onto devices and making sure they appear just as we expect them to.